Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting international craft beers with Dr. Dave. How lovely is that? What do we have tonight, you may ask? Well, we have the Perla Browary, and they're located in Bernadinska, Poland. I probably butchered that name, but I did the best I could. Oh, yes, indeed. Says here it's 5.6% alcohol by volume. Now, the thing that is good about this beer is it was refrigerated where I purchased it, and it's been in my refrigerator since I brought it home. And I don't have this bottle cap, so I'm going to take my time here and open it slowly. Bear with me because I usually don't open it like this in front of the keyboard, but the table is too far away for me to work with. All right, let's see here. Uh-oh, there we go. Perla, nice. I don't have any glassware, so let's see. Let me use this one right here. Yeah, this will do just nicely. Just washed it and rinsed it with cold water. By the way, the reason we rinse our glassware after we wash it to remove all the soap residue. If you don't rinse it properly, you're going to be drinking some Dawn dishwashing liquid or whatever you use at your house. So if you go to a craft beer bar and they're not turning your glass upside down and it's called the aeration, if they're not doing that, then I'd find another bar to drink at. Yeah, because that's not the place for you. It's a very beautiful, deep golden color. Now, on the camera, it looks a little bit lighter, but right here in front of me, that's a deep golden hue. It's got some lively carbonation flowing up from the bottom, made a nice bright white head. Let's go ahead and pour some more in here. Oh, we almost cup almost ran us over. Let's see. I didn't get the okay, this is 1 pint. Okay, so that's 550 milliliters. I had to do the math. Yeah, it's funny sometimes when you get these imports and they put things to the American standard system because everything's in metrics. We're the only country in the entire world that uses the standard system. Yeah, we use ounces, pints, quarts, gallons, where everybody else is on the metric system. So they converted it to our system, and I had to convert it back. 550 milliliters. Let's see if we can get some aroma. Oh, some nice malts in there, but it's got a nice grassy aroma in there. I bet this is going to be very tasty. Hey, let me thank the brewers over there in Poland because I tell you what, I never had a beer from Poland I didn't like. Now, my grandmother's family is from Warsaw. Yeah, never knew my great grandmother. She's the one who came here, went through Ellis Island. Never got to meet her. She died before I was born. But my grandmother and her friends used to speak Polish all the time at the house. And you know what's a shame? None of us can speak Polish. None of us. You see how, because they wanted to come to the United States and they wanted to fit in, they wanted to assimilate. Yeah, now, of course, if it was today, it'd be a different story. Uh, that's how times change. But cheers to everybody, no doubt. Oh, no, I do like this. Mmm. Very smooth, easy drinking. Nice, crisp, clean finish on here. 5.6%. Yeah, it's a little bit high for a lager by American standards, but not by European standards. Really decent beer. I like it. Man. With summertime right around the corner, this be a good thirst quencher out on the patio, no doubt. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just a lovely looking beer, man. Nice, clear, lovely looking beer. It's refreshing to get a clear beer with a nice, crisp, clean finish on it because today there's so many IPAs out there that are hazy, New England style IPAs, and they're filled with tropical fruit. Those are good. Don't get me wrong. But every once in a while, you just want a simple lager, and this is it. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Perla from Poland. Yeah, if you see it, pick it up. You won't be disappointed. I would recommend, though, that if you see it, make sure it's refrigerated. I'm not a big fan of green glass bottles, especially when they're sitting out in the supermarket for who knows how long. Yeah, you ever see the stock people that come around with those feather dusters? And now here's that's a good thing to talk about because if you ever go to an import place, they got tons of beer that they import, and you see a lot of dust on the bottles, I would not buy that beer. I would not. I would just have to let it be. The only exception to that would be a barrel aged beer, something that's aged in rum barrels, bourbon barrels, whiskey barrels, something to that effect. Other than that, I'm gonna have to leave it. Sorry about that. I can't buy a bottle of beer that has an inch of dust on it because it's been there a while. Hey, well, I tell you what, man, I don't score beers, but this is definitely in the A category. Oh, you hear my little kitty cat? He wants to do a beer review with me. All right, my friends, life is short. Let's be happy. Try new things like this beer from Poland. You'll like it. It's really good. It's very tasty. Oh, man. And no aftertaste at all. Some of those Euro lagers have an aftertaste. Not this one. Not this one. All right, my friends, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. and that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.